Beth. I've seen you guys the past couple of days. We are on day 3 of this weird library-ness, and we're just glad that you guys are tuning in for Storytime and enjoying it, because we certainly are. And it's just me today, so the library is working on a little bit more of a limited staff, so if you see just 1 or 2 of us at a time, just know we're here for you. So today I thought that I would maybe read you guys a story and tell a story about one of my favorite things. And you guys, can you tell what it is? Let's see, what do we have on the board here? You're right, it is trains. So I think trains are really, really cool, and so we're going to tell a little story about it today. So first up, we are going to be reading a book together called Chugga Chugga Choo Choo. Let's practice that, shall we? Chugga 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 Choo Choo. Very good. So that is the sound that a train makes when it's coming back into the station. So let's practice that again, because we're going to need it for this story. Ready? So let's do it together. Chugga 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 choo choo. I can hear you from home. Excellent job. Excellent job. All right, so let's read this story by Emma Garcia called Chugga Chugga Choo Choo. All right, here we go. And it starts like this. All right, you got your chugga chuggas out? Ready? Chugga 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 choo choo. Here comes the train, clickety clack, on the track, going to, you guys, where do you think the train's gonna go to? The seaside. Oh my goodness, you guys, can you imagine being at the beach right now? Laying in the sun, making sandcastles, being in the ocean? Let's all be there right now in our brains. I can feel the sun. Very good. All right, so, and they can taste the ice cream. I hope you guys have been eating lots of ice cream. All right, let's start again. Chugga, 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 choo, choo. Here comes the train, clickety clack, down the track, going to, where do you think it's going? Is it going to Chick-fil-A? Is it going to, you can't come to the library. Let's just see. The forest. We can hear the birds sing. You guys, we've got many birds in this picture if you can see them. And the birds make what noise when they sing? Tweet, 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 or caw, caw. Oh, that would be lovely. All right, let's get our chugga chugga choo choos out again. Chugga 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 choo choo. Here comes the train, clickety clack, down the track, going to, you guys, where are we going to go on our train? Maybe we could go to the zoo, or we could go to, where do we want to go? Let's just see where this train goes. The city. We can see the tall buildings. Okay, guys, now I want you to stop wherever you are, and I want you to look up to the sky and pretend there's a huge building right in front of you. Wow. That's really tall. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what we have next. Let's get our chugga chugga choo choos out. Chugga 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 choo choo. Here comes the train, clickety clack, on the track, going to, you guys, where should we go? Should we go to the mountains? Should we go to, I don't know. All right, let's see. The farm. Oh, we can smell the farmyard. Oh man, like the pigs in the mud. That would be a very nice but stinky place to visit, I think. All right, well, let's see where else this train wants to go. It's getting darker outside, so let's get our chugga chugga choo choos out. Chugga 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 choo choo. Here comes the train, clickety clack, on the track, going to, oh my goodness, where should we go next? Should we go to the movies? Should we go to, oh my goodness, Disney World? Should we go to the station? Oh my goodness, it's turned to night. It's time for a nice long rest. But who's making all of that noise on our train? Can you guys see? It looks like we've got 4 geese, honk, 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 3 pigeons, coo, 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 2 blackbirds, tweet, tweet, and 1 seagull, caw. I hope you guys made those bird noises with me. How did they get on to make all the birds go away. So go shoo, 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 fly away birds, fly away birds. Very good. I think they're all gone now. Night, night, train. See you tomorrow. And that is a book called Chugga Chugga Choo Choo by Emma Garcia. Thank you so much for making all of those amazing train noises with me today. Now, so we've got this beautiful train here, and we've got somebody who loves trains. It is maybe his favorite word in the entire world. Would you like to meet him? Okay. It is this guy. Guys, what type of animal is this? You're right, it's an elephant. An elephant has this favorite toy. You guys, it's a little, you guessed it, a train. Now, he loves this train more than anything on the planet, and he refuses to play anything else. So, if his little brother says, hey, would you like to come play Legos? What do you think this guy says? No, terrain, 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 terrain. Oh my goodness, that's very aggressive. Let's see, let me try. Would you like to go read a book? No, terrain, 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 terrain. Oh my goodness, well you didn't have to shout. You did not have to shout. Oh my goodness. Would you like to ask him a question or ask him to play something else? All right, I'll give you a second. He heard you. No, terrain, 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 terrain. I am so sorry. He is being so rude. Oh my goodness. We're just trying to give you other options, Mr. Elephant. Terrain. Oh my goodness. Well, I know how he feels about that. So, one special day, Elephant's mom and dad decided to take him on a real train ride. So he went to the station and he saw this amazing train and loved it. He was so excited. He was playing with his favorite train on a real train. Can you imagine? And it wasn't long before somebody else saw what he was playing with. Thought maybe he would want to play with her. And it was this here grumpy cat. Oh my goodness. Oh, but he's a nice cat. Nice cat. And he has got his favorite toy. Can you see what it is? It is a plane. That's right. And so Cat saw Elephant and said, hey, you want to play plane? And what do you think this elephant said? No, terrain, 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 terrain. Oh my goodness, you guys, it was nuts. They started to get into a little argument about whose toy was best. Cat went, no, plane. And Elephant went, terrain. And it went, train, plane, train, plane, train, plane, blah, blah, blah. It was crazy until somebody else saw them playing and decided that he would try to play as well. And this little penguin, you're right, this little penguin had a boat. And he was so sweet and he loved his boat above all other toys. And he said, hey guys, do you want to maybe play boat? And what do you think these guys said? Elephant said, no, terrain, terrain, train, 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 train. And Cat said, no, plane, 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 plane. And so then they started to get into an argument. And it went like this. It went train, plane, boat, train, plane, boat, train, plane, boat, train, plane, boat, train, plane, boat. It was crazy, you guys, until somebody else had another special toy that wanted to join the group. And it was this guy. This little, what is this animal? It's a sweet little bunny, you're right. And he had his favorite toy, and it was this car. I know some of you guys have cars at home. And he loved this car above all other toys and wanted to join this fun. And so he said, hey guys, you want to play car? And what do you think they said? Elephant said, no, terrain, terrain, train, 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 train. And Cat said, no, plane, 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 plane. And little penguin said, no, boat, 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 boat. And then, you guys, I know you know what's coming, because they got into a little argument and it went like this. Train, plane, boat, car, train, plane, boat, car, train, plane, boat, car. It was crazy, you guys, until they went through a tunnel. Now, I don't have a tunnel with me here in the library, so I need you to be the tunnel. So I need you to put your arms above your head, and I want you to close your eyes really tight because it gets really dark in a train. Are you doing it? Are you in your tunnel? I'm believing that you are. So keep being in your tunnel. Oh my goodness, it was so dark. Nobody knew what was going on. And they're out of the tunnel. Wow. But something's different with all of these guys who were just arguing. Oh no, Bunny has the train, and Penguin has the car, and Cat has the boat, and Elephant has the plane. Oh my goodness. They looked down at the toys that they were playing with and thought, these are actually kind of fun. And they had a better time playing together with each other's toys than they did just with their one favorite toy, you guys. And so finally it was time to go back into the station. So let's make that noise that we made earlier. Chugga, 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 choo, choo. The train is back in the station. And so it was finally time for everybody to go home with the toys that they started with, which means that Bunny went home with what toy? The car. You're right. And so say bye-bye, Bunny. Bye. And then the Penguin here, oh, such a delight, he went home with what toy? The boat. You are correct. Say bye, Penguin. Bye. And this Grumpy Cat here, who is now just a little bit less grumpy, went home with what toy? The plane. You are correct. All right, and then this Elephant went home with his favorite toy because it was still his favorite, even though he had had a great time today, which was the train. You are correct. But you guys, he learned so many more words today that wasn't just train. He learned boat and car and plane. But you guys, he learned one new word that was the best word of all, and it was friends. So he had made a few new friends on this train and decided that sharing really was better. So today, you guys, I hope that you, maybe with all the free time that you have inside, maybe you share a toy that you don't normally share with someone. So, yeah, you should do that. I think that's all I have for this morning. We hope that we'll bring you another story today at 2 o'clock. Like I said earlier, we're working with a more limited staff, so if it doesn't happen, we will let you know via Facebook and Instagram, but we really hope we can continue doing this for as long as we can. All right, I hope you guys have a good rest of your morning. Bye! I think it's time for pre-lunch.